where did the Heart of the Valley come from? Well, this organization would never have been at all if we hadn't had the HUD funding for building retirement homes dry up. We were kind of down because, shoot, that's what we wanted to do. Austin Warburton, who is a well-known attorney in Santa Clara, and his family grew up here, and he was really a rock of the city. Anyway, we were just sort of at loose ends, and he said, you know, when I come back from my office every night, I have a couple of ladies I call up and say, do you need anything from the grocery store? So he would stop on his way home, buy their whatever they wanted, and bring it to them. And that really helped to keep them in their home. And I'm just wondering if we couldn't do something to expand on that. And I said, boy, that's a really good idea. So I and a couple of others, including Alda Parle, Dave Sargent, were interested in saying, well, what can we do about this? How can we put this thing together? This was in the middle of 1986. That's when we got things started. Anyway, about 2 years, I think, into the actual operation of Heart of the Valley, we hired Glenda Crescent, who's then our long-term director of operations. And Glenda is just one of the, how can there be somebody as nice as she is? We don't pay her a lot of money, never have. And one time she said to me, I'd do this for nothing. So it was pretty thin starting, and that began to get bigger and bigger over time. Primarily first, our customers were not the clients at home that needed help, but it was the workers, volunteers who would be willing to go out and do something to help them. And we then also decided that we would, about this time, limit our geography. Our intention was always to find a nearby volunteer to that particular person. So we started out with mostly in the city of Santa Clara, and as we kept finding more and more volunteers and people willing to help other people, and it turns out that we have a lot of people who are rather young, and we have some people who are rather elderly as volunteers. Young people saying, well, this ought to do something for my community, which was lovely. And so they could do this and fit it in with their time schedule, with going, say, to school or something, and yet be able to help us. And then they had people who were retired who had time on their hands and said, well, I got to do something. Well, they heard about us and then said, well, I could take people around. I should talk a little bit about that. We're willing to do an awful lot of things for people for free. We're thinking that we're doing a lot of home repair things, cook a meal. But the biggest single thing that we've had to deal with is transportation. And so that's our major thrust. The volunteers have all felt never wanted to take money for anything. As it's turned out over time, we've ended up with volunteers and clients who have become good friends. And it's a wonderful feeling. You do something for somebody else without any recompense or pay or something like that. And you're really giving of yourself. Most people are very, very appreciative of the service provided by Heart of the Valley. Anyway, Glenda is still, for at least 26 years now, that she's been the driving force for managing our volunteers and programs of every nature, helpful to the people of our neighborhood. So that's really where it came from. And we're ready to help people out. And that's been basically the best way we've ever operated, is word of mouth. I see somebody picked you up and took you to the doctor. How much did that cost you? And we still from time to time have people say, well, okay, well, if I pay you, what's this going to cost me? And the answer is nothing. And it's hard for people to accept, but it is true. And so that's some of the best advertising we can do. And we've always had Glenda interview everyone, whoever said they were interested in perhaps being a volunteer for Heart of the Valley. We had a lot of fun working on Easter baskets for our clients, or Christmas gifts, which we try and give everybody a little basket. They maybe don't have any family around, and somebody knocks on their door and says, "This is from Heart of the Valley." And you can't imagine that brings tears to people's eyes from time to time. My message is the same as it's been throughout the whole life of this thing, is to ensure that the work we do is worthwhile. That the people who are doing it, they feel that they've accomplished something. You know, we're dealing one-on-one with people. We don't want to be all great big facility, and because we know that was removing us from our objective, which is helping our neighbors. I think a big way we raise money is from people like Glenda going out and talking to organizations, and then to people who we've helped. We always send them an after the fact envelope and saying, if you can, could you help us with more to support what we're doing? I remember there was one had a quarter in it. And then, and you knew that was a big deal for that person. So, it's never been a thing that we were looking to try and find well-to-do people to take care of. No, we're looking for neighbors, whatever their condition is. So soup to nuts, depending upon your capability and your interest. I would sure love to see people put Heart of the Valley into their will and make a commitment that way. I have it in my will, and it's just millions of dollars. No. I don't have anything like that, but I have put a sum of money into my will for when I'm gone. I just can't think of a better place that I could help out ongoing. And if something's going to go on after I've gone from it. I'm now a client to Heart of the Valley in a certain extent. And it's kind of funny how, here I was a worker, and now I'm a user. And I feel very comfortable